Good Erev Shabbos. It is not Friday, it's Erev Shabbos. And every week we need and desperately long for and wait for the beauty of Shabbos. I want to thank our generous Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos sponsors, Mendy and Tzipora Fishman, Schutz for Chai Rivka Bas Tzipora Friedel, in memory of Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, Rabbi Yaakov Tzvi and David Aryeh. Today's Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos is also sponsored by Bina and Jason Asher in memory of her father, Mr. Barney Brickner, on his first yurtzeit. His neshama should have an aliyah. And it is also sponsored by dear friends Penny and Bob Perlman in commemoration of the 9th yurtzeit of her beloved mother, Helen Meltzer. We are also on our way towards concluding our global campaign. If you've not yet done your part to help our global campaign, if you benefit, if you enjoy, please give brsonline.org/global. Please do your part to help our shul continue to turn Friday into Erev Shabbos and offer siddur snippets and parsha perspectives and Min with Emunah and everything else that we read and that we produce. Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. The last few weeks we've been seeing a beautiful insight from Rav Druk. Rav Druk has been teaching us about the comparison between the Mishkan and Shabbos. The Mishkan is in space, sacred and holy, and Shabbos is in time, sacred and holy, and both are immersive, both are transformational, both of them we walk out of changed and different forever. So Rav Druk told us, Lamites Malachos, we learned the 39 acts of creative labor from that which went into the building of the Mishkan. Both of them achieve kapara, atonement, forgiveness, start again, fresh, new. Number 3, Neiros, Shabbos we have the candles, and the Mishkan, the Beis HaMikdash, had the menorah. Number 4, the Shulchan, the table. The Mishkan had a Shulchan, and our homes have a table. The Arizal says they should have 4 legs. They should be similar in construction to the table of the Mishkan, a place of warmth and hospitality, a place of generosity. Number 5, 12 challahs. 12 challahs, and we include that either in having challahs that are braided 6 strands times 2 is 12 challahs at each meal, or Hasidim based on Kabbalah, 2 main challahs with 10 little rolls around them. Number 6, Mishulchan Kavoa Kazachu, the idea that what we eat on Shabbos is like engaging in the Karbanos. Number 7, the big day kahuna, the Kohanim wore garments, and we, Shabbos, put on Shabbos clothing. And that brings us to number 8. In the Beis HaMikdash, before every avoda, there was rechitzas, v'rachatz yidayim v'ragleim v'lo yamusu. At the kior, the Kohanim would wash, would prepare, would purify, and only then engage. And similarly with Shabbos, we come into Shabbos first, we wash, we bathe, we cleanse, we shave, we get a haircut, and only then do we engage, are we elevated from Shabbos. Number 9, mikvah, tefillah b'mikvah. The Mishnah in Yuma tells us, Ein adam nichnas la'azara la'avoda, afilu tahor ad sheyidpol. A person couldn't enter the Azara in order to do the Avoda. They couldn't enter into the holy place of the Beis HaMikdash until they first went into the mikvah. And many have the custom to go to the mikvah on Erev Shabbos. And even those that don't go to the mikvah, but they use Tisha Kabin, they stand under a shower till a measure of 9 kabin go over them. There's a purification, a decontamination, a new start, an innocence, a new beginning. Number 10, Hashras Hashchina. The Beis HaMikdash was a place of divine dwelling. If anyone was filled with doubt or uncertainty or confusion, you came to the Beis HaMikdash, you saw, you experienced the miracles, you felt the intense presence of Hashem that He's aware of and connected with the Jewish people, a special relationship. And the same is true when it comes to Shabbos, Hashras Hashchina, the idea that Hashem dwells. The shalom, the peace that we're seeking on Shabbos, the shalom bayis that come from the Shabbos candles, ish ve'isha, zachu shchina b'neim, a home that's filled with peace, like the Shabbos candles, peace and serenity and tranquility and love and laughter, is a place that there's shchina. That's where Hashem dwells. So all of these things are not only true for Shabbos, they're comparisons, they're true for turning our Friday into Erev Shabbos, that the way we prepare is by engaging, setting up our candles, making sure our table's set, and that we've invited guests and hospitality, that we have the equivalent of the 12 challahs, that we're going to eat the food not like food, but we're going to eat the food like they are korbanos, that Shabbos is going to earn us atonement and forgiveness, that we have special clothing set aside, that we're going to wash and cleanse, that we're going to purify, and that we are going to welcome the Shekhinah because our home is going to be a platform and a place of peace, not of frustration, not of yelling, not of anger, not of rage, not of disappointment. It's going to be a place of peace where Hashem will want to dwell. Number 11 out of 13. Number 11, Echad Miklei HaMikdash, one of the Kelim of the Beis HaMikdash was the golden Mizbeach, the Mizbeach HaPnimi, which was the Mizbeach HaKetoris. The Ketoris, the incense, was offered on this Mizbeach. The Reach Nichoach, we provided Hashem a magnificent aroma. And the Ketoris was made up of perfect and imperfect. The Chelbana, one of the spices of the Ketoris, was putrid. And our rabbis understand that every community needs to include the Poshe Yisrael. That just like the Ketoris, the recipe had an ingredient that was less than ideal, so too a community welcomes and makes space for everyone. Also Shabbos, the Arizal quotes in Pri Eitz Chaim, Shar HaShabbos, the Magen Avraham quotes this in Orach Chaim Siman Reish Samach Beis, that before Kiddush on Friday night, I believe Sfardim do this, that one makes a bracha and smells hadassim, that you take in that pleasant aroma, the pleasant smell of Shabbos, of the hadassim, of what hadas represents. So the pleasant aroma, just like the Mishkan had the Mizbeach HaKetoros and the Ketoros, so too our Shabbos has that pleasant aroma. Number 12, Mora Mikdash and Mora Shabbos. Pasuk says, Es Shabbos Osai Tishmoru Umikdashiti Ro. Pasuk in Vayikra. This pasuk says, observe Shabbos and have awe, have a healthy dose of fear when it comes to my mikdash. It's not a place that we're casual. It's not a place that we're too comfortable. It's a place that we come to with reverence, with a sense of awe, with a sense of fear, a sense of fear. The Ureim, one of the Rishonim, learns this pasuk that the word tira'u is going both on mikdash and Shabbos. The Beis HaMikdash is that physical place in space where you have to have awe. You walk in with wow, that wow factor, the awe factor. And Shabbos is in time the same thing. There's a holiness and a sanctity, and when we engage and encounter it, there's a wow factor. Not an but a wow. Wow. Tira'u. There should be a healthy sense of awe, not only with Mikdash, but the Ureim learns that Shabbos also, there's a mitzvah of Mora Shabbos. I'm in awe of Shabbos. The sanctity, the weight, the intensity, the connection, the neshama that is Yesera, that is expanded and is on fire, that too is part of what we're doing on Friday. We're transforming. So we don't casually slide into Shabbos. We don't come into Shabbos. I know some people, alachayim, we relax, sit-ups, push-ups, exercise, shower, come late, don't go to shul at all, think one daven's better at home. And they casually slide into Shabbos, don't even put on full Shabbos clothing, because anyway, it's casual, they're at home. There's a Mora Shabbos. One enters Shabbos with an awe, with a reverence, with a sanctity, the sacredness of how special it is. And lastly, the last comparison Rav Druk has between Shabbos and Mikdash is very relevant. We're in the Chodesh Adar, the end of the first Adar, 2 Adars this year, coming up on Purim. The Beis HaMikdash, the Korbanos had to be offered with Shira. There was singing, there was joy and song. Shabbos Kodesh also has a big minhag of zmiros, of singing. We sing Lechadodi, we sing in shul, we sing psukim. They open us up and they elevate us and they empower us and they enrich us and they transform us. And also the Shabbos table, the Shabbos Tish, the Suda of Shabbos should be filled with zmiros. Zmiros. The Gemara Megillah Daf Yud Beis tells us, "B'yom hashvi kitov leiv hamelach b'yayin." Pasuk in Esther says it was the 7th day when the king was somewhat inebriated, gladdened with wine. So atu ad hashto lo tavli be'bachamra. So the Gemara wonders, it took 7 days of drinking till he's happy? Takes a little while. First one has to kick in moderately, responsibly. But Achashverosh, it was only the 7th day. Amar Rava, Yom HaShvi'i, it doesn't mean 7 days necessarily on the calendar. It means the 7th day, Shabbos Haya. She Yisrael Ochlin B'Shosin, Maschilim B'divrei Torah B'divrei Tishbachos. Aval Umas HaOlam, She'ochlin B'Shosin, Ein Maschilim Ela B'divrei Tiflas. It's on that 7th day that we see the contrast. When Jews get together and sit around a table, they sing, they talk about ideas, they have divrei Torah, they make connections. And those who don't have that gift of Shabbos, they're still busy scrolling and watching in reels and technology, and they're talking not necessarily about the holiest things. And it's at that meal that these other conversations happened. And you see from this Gemara that the Minhag Yisrael is on that 7th day, Shiros v'tishbachos. It's part of the fabric of who we are. It's our Masorah. It's not that do you sing Zmiros, not sing Zmiros, what's your family's Minhag? We all sing Zmiros. Zmiros song has an incredibly powerful. So what new song? Do we have Jewish music? Do we have Erev Shabbos mix playing all Friday? Maybe the other 5 days a week, there are other music that's playing. But Erev Shabbos, there's an Erev Shabbos mix. There's music. And that will take us into the Zmiros that are of Shabbos. You see, that is how one can identify a Yiddish home, a Jewish home, or the Zmiros of Shabbos. Kol Mekadesh Shvi'i. We're going to sing tonight at the table. Kol Mekadesh Shvi'i. Ohave Hashem HaMechakim B'Vinyan Ariel. Those who love God, who are waiting for the building of the Beis HaMikdash. B'Yom Shabbos Kodesh Sisu V'Simchu K'Mekablei Matanach Liel. So today on Shabbos, we don't yet have the Beis HaMikdash, but we can rejoice as if we have it because of these parallels. So Kol Mekadesh Shvi, we have to sanctify. How do we sanctify the 7th day? By turning Friday into Erev Shabbos. All these 13 parallels by getting ready, by spending time, by making the effort, by preparing, by transforming it from Friday into an Erev Shabbos. Wishing A holy Shabbos, a restful Shabbos, a tranquil Shabbos, a transformative Shabbos, a Shabbos that brings peace.